What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Takiru here. We're going to check out the new Wintertodt update. As far as I'm aware, they made it to where you can now use the rejuvenation potion to heal yourself for your warmth meter, which is now the thing you need to pay attention to instead of your health. But your health or your warmth can also go up by things like apparently the regen bracelet, the rapid heal, things like heal other. Um, they said one or two other things in the update post. We're gonna check it out now. Making the rejuvenation potion the main way of healing yourself has before I've even touched it, I know that this has ruined my meta. Like, to make it work for everybody else better, which is I mean a good thing for like the health of the game by making the rejuvenation potion something that you can drink as well to grant your warmth. It ruined my meta because instead of the left click for the rejuvenation potion being used, which made I want to explain it without like going too into the weeds and making you people bored, because probably most of you don't even know about this technique. But you know, like when the pyromancer goes down, he gets a left click heal, and you can heal him for all of his hit points with one dose of rejuvenation potion, and you get 25 points towards your score. But anytime he takes damage, if you were to use, like, left click use the rejuvenation potion on the pyromancer, you would heal him for 5 hit points, and every time you did that, you got 30 points towards your score. He could take up to, in one hit, he can take up to 12 or 13 damage, and he has 15 hit points. So if he takes 13 damage, you can heal him 3 times for 90 points towards your score. And this was a secret technique that very, very few people knew. I noticed some people in the northern braziers on the main world started using it over time, but it was very, very bespoke and very secret. I never really told anybody because I've been holding off on a Wintertodt guide for a long time because I've never got the pet. I'm 99 about 7.5 times. I'm just shy of 90 million experience, and I've never gotten the pet. This has plagued me for, hundreds of hours I've been here. Where's fucking Wintertodt at? It's in bosses, not minigames? Well, see, that's why this is so fucked up. I've gotten at least 20 of all the outfit pieces. This started counting, like, the collection log started being a thing slightly after Wintertodt was a thing, so I got a lot of Wintertodt crap before Wintertodt was on the log, so to speak. And so I'm pretty sure I have like at least 20 to 30 full outfits. I've gotten dozens of the torches. I've never gotten an axe here. Those are all from Dagonoth Kings, but at least 8 tomes. Probably double that, realistically. And for some reason, things like pages cap at a counter of 250. And so if you get more than 250 of that item, it just stops counting, which I think is really lame. Can y'all fix that? Because, I know it's a pretty common drop sometimes, but just keep a counter, even if it goes up to, like, even if it stops at, like, actual numerical counting at, like, 1,000 and then 1,000,000 or whatever. You know, like, kind of like how coins stop. Oh, please don't take my world, bro. Are you about to take my world right now while I'm talking on the stream? Bro. He didn't even say nothing. What a little douchebag. Okay. I needed a minute anyways, because I'm going to show you this here. So, here's the new reward cart. We'll see what it looks like when it's full up, I guess. It's empty right now, but this is, instead of crates, you get this, they come in this reward card. It's kind of like, essentially, I think it's like Guardians of the Rift, how you pull rewards from the Rift Guardian, or like Fisher Todd, how you pull how you fish rewards from the sea. You know what I'm talking about. Temperos, Fisher Todd. You know what I mean. Alright, we're gonna see if we can do this. I'm already frustrated because I know that just the making of the left click to drink instead of use has already ruined my personal meta. And so I'm frustrated already. But I mean, hopefully the benefits outweigh the loss. We can still tap click the potion and do it. It's just so much, it's just a little bit more obnoxious. Someone took my world and I'm kind of frustrated because I talked too long. I was on 422. It was a good world. Give me the fucking members worlds. What the hell? I mean, we're probably not gonna find an empty world right now, again, or for a while, because I checked all the high level worlds and that was the only one, and now it's took. Yeah, 2 players. I had some gummies last night and they really did me. What? Like I was able to actually fall asleep. That's what I was really like impressed by. Fucking just knock out. I'm starting to be at that age where falling asleep is a privilege. If I can get a good night's rest and not wake up with fucking sores from my like sleeping on my arm wrong or side wrong or fucking something's messed up. Like it's I forget. I just heard this. It was, I think it was on the Cognitive Dissonance podcast with Tom and Cecil and Seth Andrews. I'm trying to give you the best info I can on it. They were saying something like, "Yeah, man, like since when did sleeping become a full contact sport?" You know. He, I think it was Tom was saying on Cognitive Dissonance, he was saying like, "Yeah, man, if I put away my fucking groceries wrong, you know, if I put my groceries away too like." Anyway, I'm forgetting the quote and I'm stammering now. So, man, okay, so all these worlds are full up. I really want to test this on a private world because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about without a bunch of interference from 100 other players. Let me bring up my second screen while I'm checking worlds. It's bumping today. Good luck. I you still can't leave. You still can't hop worlds before. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't think, man. I know some people see a lot of some of these videos. Like sometimes, like one of my last 2 videos, they were. Oh man, this guy's gonna. Yeah, no, that's not it. Um, You know what I thought? I thought the mobile user interface update was today, so I was actually really disappointed when I saw that it was the Wintertodt update. And then not only was it the Wintertodt update, but they made it to where you can't use the rejuvenation potion on the left click, and it's not a use anymore. I don't know how to describe it until I get in there. Have you ever heard the sentiment? You can tell a man 1,000 times, but he won't believe you till he sees it. I don't understand. It's so full right now. I don't think we're gonna get a private world with everybody's testing it out right now. It's the day of release. It's me. It's me. Shut up. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is my world. There's a new pyromancer here. Bruma. It's the Bruma. I like that. So I'm gonna grab quite a few of these suckers. Like we're gonna grab like eight's fine. Okay. Let's see if I like it or I hate it. See if they make the same. They still make the same. You can tap the bottom one just to make them quick them. Okay, so I'm at 100% warmth. I have my 4 pieces of warm on. I'm gonna turn on Chipadadoolida, and apparently rejuvenation will help you. Excuse me, redemption, if it pops, will turn your warmth back up. I don't know how that works. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the view distance. I want to be able to see the back area. I had it turned down for agility. There's a weird blue line. I've never seen that before. You see the blue line? It's very obvious too. Strange. I've never seen that blue line before. Okay, so the way I start is we do a light and we run this direction. There goes 10 warmth. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap a warmth potion, see what happens. 100%. Okay, -8. So I wonder what happens when you reach like 0 warmth. Maybe we can test that too. See what happens when you run out, you know. Okay, let's see. So originally with Wintertodt, the technique was you want to light all the braziers. You want to wait till it's down to 25% health and then hang out. You hang out here in the warm zone. Is he joining on me? That's my fuck you prayer. Get out of here. I'm doing this. See, I want to do the left click use. It gave him a fuck. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. They totally ruined my technique, man. They totally ruined it. I'm really not happy. Thank you, Jagex, for ruining my meta. You completely ruined my meta. Before, you were able to left-click use the potion on these pyromancers to heal just 5 hit points and get 30 points per heal. Now it's only you can heal them once for 30 points, no matter how many which way you use the potion on them. You completely ruined my meta. It was a meta for getting a lot of points, and you completely ruined it. Thank you, Jagex. You fucked it up again. Not only have you made it impossible for me to get this pet, having fucking almost 90 million experience and being in torment and agony for this stupid boss. Now you've taken the one way that was making it easy for me to get more points and deleted it from the game. You've completely ruined the meta. Thanks, Jagex. You know, I was actually pretty stoked to try this out, and I'm pretty pissed now. Thanks, guys. You really fucked it up this time, man. Fuck, man. Yeah, I know you think you made it more easier and streamlined by just having the one tap heal one thing, but the original wave to tap the potion and tap him for 5 heal points and then 30 points towards your score each time was so much more meta, and you completely ruined it. I'm mad at you guys. I'm mad at you guys again. You fucked up Huey Codal. You fucked after multiple updates. You still haven't fixed Huey Codal. And you fucked up. You fucked up my meta for Wintertodt. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Like I was hoping to use this update to get the pet finally. I'm 90 million dry Jagex, and I had you. There was a cool meta. I wish I could describe it to you because it's now gone. I don't even know. I don't even know if I have a video using the technique because it was kind of a secret technique. I don't even know if the mods knew about it. It may have been a glitch or a feature, not a bug kind of thing until it was just removed. It's gone now. Wait. Fucking hell. I don't like it. I don't like it. They ruined my meta. It's not even behaving the same. That left brazier has been going since the beginning of the game. I think I've only lit it once. So you want it to go out. You want to ride like from 5 to 10%. And what you want is called a perfect storm, where it goes out and it breaks, and it goes out and it breaks. Tap pot healing meta deleted. I'm not happy. Jagex deleted my meta to make it better for everyone else. I'm not happy. I know this may be just completely uncared about. You know, I'm a homeless streamer with very few followers on the grand scheme of things. And I know Jagex, only really listens to the people that complain the loudest. And I'm the only person watching my stream right now on my second screen, so it's kind of sad, right? I don't think anybody's gonna hear this, but man, Jagex deleted my meta to make it easier for everybody else, and I mean I don't know if I like it, man. No, I don't like it because it takes more potions to heal to get less points now. You heal the pyromancer quicker technically, but you're losing. You have to use more of these potions to get less points, because you used to be able to tap the potion, left click use, and then tap the pyromancer to heal him 5 hit points and get 30 points toward your score, and you could heal him up to 3 times. They ruined it. They deleted that technique. It's gone. I don't know how. I feel like personally like destroyed. Like this was the one thing that I had at Wintertodt keeping this grind from being complete ass was the tap heal meta. And it's just been deleted in favor of a much more, you got to use way more potions to do the same thing. Like you just take 13 hit points, that would spell 90 points toward my score in the past. Now it's only 30 points and it takes a whole dose. It's such a secret technique. I don't even know if it was understood by the mods. Like they might not even notice that it was a thing. Because it was some janky mechanics. The potion did weird stuff, and now it doesn't. It worked. It worked different before. I liked it before. This is like a little bit easier. I'll admit with the tap, just tap him to heal him thing, but it's also a little bit fucked up. All right. Well, I mean, we had a successful run and everything. Can I just get to pet this kill so like I don't have to think about this anymore? Okay. So yeah. Okay. I'll admit it. There's some nice things about it. The rewards being in the greater like crate thing outside means you don't have to manage any inventory for being in here. Also, the potions also being your health basically now makes it you can use way less inventory again. So way more inventory for chopping, way less inventory for having to stay for food. You can essentially stay infinitely. I'm gonna say positive things. I'm gonna try and do a positive sandwich, right? It's got a couple of good things. The potion is now your health, and it's also a little bit easier to heal the pyromancer. But the making it easier to heal the pyromancer ruined my meta, because you used to be able to left click use and then tap the pyromancer anytime he took damage. Each time you did that, it would heal him for 5 of his hit points, and he could take up to 13 damage per like snowfall. So you could heal him up to 3 times, and when you did the tap potion, tap him, it would give you 30 points towards your score. This was a secret meta that I never shared. Like I'm usually pretty like out upfront with my techniques and stuff, but this one was a special one that I'd been hiding because I wanted to get the pet before I bragged about it and showed it off. And now it's gone. It's completely gone to history. I feel like if I had said something about it maybe before, maybe thousands more people could have known about it before this new Wintertodt update, and it wouldn't have gotten buried to history because it was an extremely good way of getting a massive amount of points if you knew how to do it. You could double the score of the other players in the area, and it's just gone now. Now everybody just taps the pyromancer one time and gets the heal off, and you can't get the 90 point heal spree. When the brazier broke and damaged him for 13, you used to be able to get 50 points for fixing and lighting the brazier, plus the 90 points for tap potion tap healing him, and that would gain you 140 points immediately. So if the brazier broke 4 times in a round, that's 600 points. You immediately get a crate just from 4 brazier breaks if you got the perfect storm, perfect heal tap heals. It's gone now. Now just anytime you tap him to heal him, even if you use the potion on him like the original tap potion tap heal, um, you only get, I think it's just one thing of 30 points, and it's just R to the IP. meta is gone. You know, I don't know if Jagex is listening. I don't know if anybody else that knew about that technique is going to be able to say something about it and get the ear of Jagex. I don't know if even if they heard about it, if they would fix it or if they restore that technique, because it was kind of a bespoke, special, maybe a one of those things you might call a feature, not a glitch kind of thing, but you know, right on the edge. Because it was weird that like if you when the pyromancer went all the way down and you clicked help him, it would heal him once for 25 points to you, but all of his hit points. It's just gone now. It's just the mechanics are different now, and it really ruined my meta for getting points, um, in a lot of points really quick. So thanks Jagex for ruining my meta. All right, let's go outside and check this little fucking bucket thing. Okay, I got like 3 reward pulls maybe. Wow, 5 pulls from 900 points. Okay, so you might get more rewards for the amount of pulls or for the amount of points you get now. I pray that they made a secret mechanic to make the pet a little bit easier for me for some reason. Okay, well, I know that they fucked up my solo method, so let's just go do a mass world. I'm mad. I'm really not happy about that. Cause I don't think enough people knew about that technique for it to matter. I think so many people are just gonna say, "Oh, rejoice, potion healing and fucking using it on that guy is so easy and great. Like we love it. Fucking keep it forever. Don't change a damn thing." Like, and then there's gonna be like 2 or 3 of us saying like, "Hey, what happened to tap healing? What happened to one tap healing? What you talking about?" I don't even think the mods knew. I think they're like, "What's up with this weird like thing? How it like heals it like more if you do this, and more or less if you do like you get more points over here." Like, what is it? We should just fix that. We should just delete that and just like clean it up. You know, like fuck whoever was doing that technique to make more points and get more points faster and shit. Man. Oops. Rip. That made no sense. Let's say that again. Rip pot dash use heal meta. Try that. Holy shit. Look at all those fucking avalanchers, dude. Jesus Christ, guys. Don't you know to at least not stand in the open still? Oh, no. Oh, Wintertodt got updated, so there's a bunch of noobs here now. We eat those. What happens if you run out of like warmth? That's my question. So, okay. They made healing the pyromancer easier, but unfortunately it deleted the secret meta for getting fat stacks of points for being the healer guy. So you can always wait for the pyromancer to die and then tap heal him one time to get 25 points score and heal him all 15 or 14 of his hit points, okay? But there used to be a technique where anytime the pyro took damage, if you left clicked the old potion and did use and then use it on him, it would heal him 5 of the damage that he took, and each time it healed him 5 damage, you'd get 30 points toward your score. And so if he took, say, 13 damage of his 14, which is the max hit that he can take on a single snowfall, if he took 13, you could heal him 3 times for 5 hit points each to get him full up again, and you'd be able to get up to 90 points toward your score. Now that's gone, and just whoever clicks him first gets 30 points and heals him all the way for one dose, no matter how you do it. Even if you right click use and then use on him, it only heals him the one time. So rip the pot use heal meta, unfortunately. I think it was so bespoke and so secret that like even the mods that were working on it didn't even know about it, and or when they found that weird anomaly in the coding, they're like, what's up with this? Let's just clean it up and make it to where of course like you just heal him immediately and it make more sense, and it sort of does, but unfortunately they ruined some of us more like max players and pet hunters use that as a technique to get a lot of points really quick, especially up in the in solos and in the northern braziers up here where there's not a lot of people healing and stuff. So it really ruined that technique, and I'm really kind of sad about that because I was really hoping to continue using that with these new updates to talk about like how to get more points, and it's just kind of nah. They just smoothed out the edges in different ways, and it's just I feel really sad, like I felt really good about Araxor. Araxor was a dope as fuck update. Huey Codal was a massive disappointment. I was really stoked for it, and then it was a total fucking letdown. The drops suck. The mechanic, the wave stomp, like the tail stomp mechanic, that's basically something that's only done in like high level raid invocations for Toa, such as in like a 500 raid or something where you have to fight Akka's shadows twice and do a wave skip each time because they have so much health, or something like the skull skipping on an insanity raid, which is usually 300 to 350 plus. It's just like you want to call it a mid-level boss, but add this like end game mechanic in. Like skull skipping is essentially a glitch, and so is the wave jumping for Akka's shadows, but the exact mechanic was just translated and retooled for Huey Codal's wave jump. It's 2 adjacent waves that you have to hop over in a specific timing. And No Monkey said it best. He said basically that it doesn't even correspond with the tiles that it's on, and that's because it's not that, like, its true tile is ahead of where it's animated by like at least one or two tiles, and so you actually end up having to step on the animation, like you step on where it looks like it is to get it to skip right. It's a really a mechanic. No Monkey said it should just be like completely removed, and I agree. And I don't know. I like this warmth mechanic. I think it's cool. I'm down with it. You know, you basically never have to sip during a mass now. That's kind of cool. Maybe once. The only thing is that the use tap heal on the Pyromancer has been changed to where they'd smoothed out the edges to where just anytime you heal him, it just heals him fully. There used to be a technique to where you could use the potion on him instead of waiting for him to go all the way down. And if you did that, you could heal him for 5 hit points and get 30 points each time. And you could do it up to 3 times if you took up to, 13 damage, and get 90 points towards your score. And when something happened, like when the Brazier broke, and if you were to take 13 damage as well, that's 140 points. But now, if the Brazier breaks and he takes any damage, you can only get the one heal for 30 points and the fix and the light. So they took it from 140 point potential down to, that would be 50 plus 30, 80 points. They remove 60 points of potential for any person doing the healing by making it easier for everybody. Weak. Old heal meta is gone. So they made it easier for everybody, but ruined it for me basically. You used to be able to use the potion on the Pyromancer every time you did that. If he took, say, 8 damage, you could tap him twice. You could do the use, heal, and tap him twice. That was 60 points towards your score. You heal him twice. Sometimes he would take 13 damage. Each time you heal him, it would give him 5 hit points towards him and 30 points to you. So you can get up to 90 points every time that you used to be able to do the tap heal, tap heal, tap heal. Because there was 2 ways to heal him, right? You could wait till he goes down all the way, or anytime he took damage, you could tap the potion and tap him. Now, anytime you tap him, it just immediately heals him all the way. You only get 30 points towards your score, no matter what. You can't. There's no incremental healings like there used to be. They took away that little, anomaly in the coding, and took away a meta, unfortunately. And so I don't know. I'm not stoked on that. I will admit that you can kind of stay here forever now. Like, I haven't had to sip one warmth potion since beginning this trip. I've got 5 of them. I haven't even had. So I mean, it's become more streamlined in a couple of ways, and I'm trying to see the positive in that. I think it's a little bit obnoxious to see everybody's fucking hit point bars because like I can't tell which one's mine. It looks like I have half of my warmth gone right now, but that's some other idiot's hit bar. I don't care about their fucking warmth. You know, honestly, I really don't care. Maybe if we could turn off other people's warmth bars, that'd be nice. It's just a lot. It's too much information. It's TMI. Like I don't need everybody's health bar, which is always green basically, and then a bunch of random people's warmth bars distracting me from what mine is. I understand that I've got a nice big indicator on the top left, but like when I'm looking at my character, like in the middle of the screen at the brazier, waiting to see if there's a snowfall or whatever, I'm trying to see my character's hit bar. So we need some entity hiding or some sort. I thought that the mobile UI was today, not this. So I was all prepared to test out the mobile UI, but this came up. I'm trying not to be a bitch, man. I love this game. I only bitch about this game because I love this game. I know they can do better. And like when they delete things like the tap heal meta, it's just kind of like, oh, I guess the mods didn't want us to know about that or didn't want us to have that anymore, or they didn't even know about it and they just like found that in the coding and they're like, what's up with this, just smooth out the edges. I'm not stoked on it. I'm not stoked on it. Tap Hill meta's dead. And I'm almost 90 mil freaking XP, dude, in fire making. Like, I know what I'm talking about on this shit. Like, this is that thing I've done a lot. And also, what the old tap heal meta used to do is that anytime that the pyromancer took damage, it made it to where maybe 2 or 3 people could get the tap heal in. See, I couldn't even get a heal in on that fool because everybody else is too fast. Like, even though it's a left clicker now. Rip Talk says it is way more AFK, and I'll agree with that. You're right on that. I mean, look at this. I ain't used any of these potions yet. I've got 5 of these heal potions. I've not used a damn one. Looks like I'm getting 2 rewards per kill now. I used to be able to like with the old technique, I could guarantee 3 to 4, even in a mass world, because you could get way more points as the healer guy. Now I'm guaranteeing about 3 per. I got 3, 3, and 2. I was talking a little bit more that last one, so I did get a little bit less of the rewards. I like to have a Tokarito. Where's my pen? It's somewhere in here. Good luck. Light this sucker and start the chopping. Yeah, I mean, I got, there's a lot of good things about it. It's a good update, but I do feel a little gypped that as a guy that's trying to go for points at a extremely high end level here, I'm at 90 million experience, just shy. I just want to get points, and one of my ways to get points was the left click tap healing, and it's kind of gone. It's just gone. So, rip. What's up, folks? 8 viewers. How are you guys doing? You guys like this update? Have you guys tried this update? It makes being at Wintertodt a little bit more, you know, you can be here a lot longer, that's for sure, without leaving. It makes it a bit like fish or Todd, you know, temperos, where you're no longer taking physical damage until your warmth is all the way gone, and unless you ain't got any potions on you, you're not going to run out at all. How does warmth just go up to 100% mid-game? So it appears that I had on currently I've got the regen bracelet on and the max cape. I think that's doing it for me. It's pushing my warmth up because yeah, apparently I just got 6 warmth just then, and it went back down 6 again. But yeah, I'm getting some regeneration, I think, from. It may also be someone's doing a heal factor up here. Someone may be doing a group heal. They said something about things like heal other can work. HP regeneration, regen bracelet, max cape. I think they said something about that works. Also, you know what I bet you, bud? You know what I bet you is? I'm standing next to the brazier and it's warming me up. That's what I think. Watch, I'm just going to stand by the brazier and let it warm me up. That ain't it? That's it, right? I'm standing by the brazier. Maybe that's it, right? Maybe it's wrong, but maybe. Yeah, I hate to beg, and I hate to be that guy, but hey, I got maybe the most viewers on this video I've had in a long time. If I could get just half of you guys to give me just like a like or just shoot a little comment, you know, that's not asking for much, but it would help with the algorithm and help get some more people on the video, seeing that, you know, to get some more eyes on. Appreciate you guys. We're checking out the Wintertodt update. I am at 89,293,000 experience. We're pushing 90 million experience probably in this video. Yeah, man. So what's that? 7.5, 99s. Hey Google, what's 13 million? Hold up. Let's see let's back that up. Hey Google, what's 90 million divided by 13 million? Okay, it says 6.92, so just under 7 times. So I've 99 7 times and I still ain't got this pet. Got 2 rewards for that. I didn't work that hard apparently. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. For what it's worth, I live in my van. I'm literally leeching Wi-Fi off of the Lowe's parking lot right now. They've got the strongest Wi-Fi in the signal. And I've been living in this van since March of 2023, non-stop. I'm talking now about 580 days in the van, more than I have playtime in this game as a max player, with almost 500 days on the clock in game. So any support to the video is a big deal. Any like, any comment, and especially subscriptions make a big deal to me, especially as we get closer to actually being monetized. I had a sponsor. They were making like 3D printed RuneScape theme items, but they never fulfilled their end of the bargain, and so it just kind of went like kind of mute or moot. How would you say it? I was really hoping to show you guys some of their products and I used to shout them out in every video, but actually, technically, the sponsorship wasn't supposed to start until I got the product to show you guys. So I never got the product. After 2 months of waiting, it was supposed to be a 30-day sponsorship, and it's over 2 months now gone. They never sent me anything. So, uh, unless they make good on their promises, which I haven't heard anything from them from a month, then it's that sponsorship's over, unfortunately. They had made me a deal. They said they were going to give me a pouch, a rune pouch full of runes, one of every kind, 3D printed and hand painted, and that they were going to give me 100 mil in game for shouting them out at their product, and that they were going to give me 10% of the sales for like the next 100 sales with this promo code or whatever. And they also and tentatively, like, more to come. They also said, oh yeah, if you ever need like a bond for membership, or if you ever need to borrow an item or yada kind of stuff, like, he was like, I got you, man, I got you. But then he never got me, bro. I asked, hey, what's up with that 100 mil? Because like the rune pouch wasn't coming. It was taking forever for some reason. And then he said, oh, well, I lost the first rune pouch, fucking we accidentally spilt paint all over the pouches, and so we had to re-sew them and redo them. I'm like, come on, man. Okay. So they said, okay, I'll send off another one. They sent off a second one. Apparently that one got lost in transit somehow. And then third one, they said they were going to send it off on Monday. Well, Monday came and went. Tuesday comes around, and dude sends me pictures of him at the hospital, and he's like, oh yeah, my business partner, homegirl, beat me up and threw a toolbox at my chest. And I'm like, well, she probably didn't do it for no reason. So I'm like, he's slipping, bro. You're slipping, bro. Like, never sent. And then so he never sent. I never got that room pouch. This is 2.5 months later now, and nothing. And then he's supposed to send me 100 milli in game, and I said, okay, well, where's that 100 milli at? And he says, well, I don't got it right now. Can I give it to you with drops, basically, from bosses that we do? I'm like, okay. And so we went and did some bandos, and we got a tacit or some shit. No, we got a chest plate. Chest plate's worth something just around 20, right? Something 20. No, it was anyways, it was a tacit worth 20, right? So he said keep the half from me, the 10 mil from me. But then so that was like 10 mil towards the 100 mil, right? But then he said immediately after that, okay, I'm gonna do a drop party tomorrow. You're gonna put that 10 mil and this bond that I'm gonna give you for that drop party. And I'm like, hold up. So that 10 mil that was supposed to go towards me for my profit, for my 100 mil that you're supposed to owe me, now is going to a drop party? How's that fair? And so it was out for the 100 mil that he owes me. We went up to 10 mil and then immediately back to 0 mil. Like, so he still owes me 100 mil. He still owes me a room pouch. He still owes me like a bond or whatever. He owes me still 10% on like 100 sales. But he's in the hospital right now. I don't think it's going anywhere. So I'm looking for a new sponsor. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can get passive ad money. And I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I just need to do it. I need to either set up a Patreon or a Coffee or a Patreon. What else is the other one? Kickstarter. I don't know which one is the one to do. I need one of those. Yeah, I'm getting warmer as I stand by the fire. I think the fire warms you up now. Makes sense. So it appears that standing by the fire helps your warmth meter stay up. I mean, makes sense, but how novel. Okay, there you go. That's a little bit of Wintertodt. You can stay forever now. I didn't use a single one of those rejuvenation potions. It seems if you stand by the brazier, you stay warm. I mean, duh, but like that never was a thing before. It's kind of simple, but makes sense. Shot Z got the pet. Come on, give me the pet. Right here, right now. Give me this shit. Come on, give me something. Yay, burnt page. Lame. Okay, no pet for me. Well, made 100K. How about it? My final thoughts. They made it easier for everybody, except for me. I appreciate they made a couple of significant changes. You can now sip the rejuvenation potion to keep your warmth up. That's pretty cool. The unfortunate thing they changed about the rejuvenation potion, you can't do the left click use to heal the pyromancer multiple times for a lot of points. There was a technique I call it's hard to know what to call it. It was like tap use, like left click use heal, like multi tap heal. Like it didn't have a name. It was so secret. Like I didn't even know what to call it. And I had like let me show you while I have screen share and multiple people here. I'm gonna show you what I mean because I have an Instagram video about it. We're gonna go. Sorry if you might have to twist your phone or if the orientation's weird. This is something I gotta show you guys. Okay. I'm gonna see if it's part of this video I recently showed. I hope. Ah, someone got the tormented synapse. Good for you. That's alright. I post a lot, huh? Looking for a Wintertodt post. See, that was the Runes guys that I was sponsoring for a while, but unfortunately they just never followed through on their promise. Here we go. Here's the Wintertodt video that I posted a couple months ago. Hopefully you can about trying to get Wintertodt construction experience, but I think I show the tap heal method a little bit.
To make a video on how to optimize Wintertodt construction experience, and I have so much to say, so let's get to it. Okay, when it breaks like this, you're able to fix it for 4 times your level in construction experience. At level 99, I'm getting about 400 per fix. At level 50, you'd get about 200 per fix. I was able to max it out at 45k per hour by barely even trying, and so at a mid-level, you get about 20 to 25k per hour. Now, this is super Iron Man friendly, super noob friendly. It's basically free. All you need is a hammer, a torch, some food, and maybe like a stamina potion to to hang out. To set this up, you need to get Wintertodt down to 25% health, and the best way to do that is to run around and start by lighting all 4, but then just hanging out in the warm zone, which starts at those 2 open boxes and goes to the door. That's where you don't take environmental damage. You can just light those 2 front ones and check on those until it gets to 25%, because at 25% of its health, it does less environmental damage to you, but breaks the Brazier more often. But you need to heal the Pyromancer to keep the Brazier lit and have it lit to have it break. So you can click him once to heal him for all of his 15 points every single time, or you can incrementally heal him by clicking on the potion, then clicking him every time he takes damage. That heals him 5 points of his health, but 30 points towards your score every time. This is a better way to get more points in mass games and in solos if you're going for a pet or any kind of drop. Okay, that's another thing. There's a safe tile. You're going to hang out right here. This is the best way to not take the avalanche damage from above or the Brazier break damage. Alright, that's basically all I have to say as quick as I can say it. Alright. What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Talk Hero here. I had a request by Dead Metal 7 to make a video on how to optimize Wintertodt construction experience, and I have so much to say, so let's get to it, okay? When it breaks like this, you're able to fix it for 4 times your level in construction experience. At level 99, I'm getting about 400 per fix. At level 50, you'd get about 200 per fix. I was able to max it out at 45k per hour by barely even trying, and so at a mid-level, you get about 20 to 25k per hour. Now, this is super Iron Man friendly, super noob friendly. It's basically free. All you need is a hammer, a torch, some food, and maybe like a stamina potion to hang out. To set this up, you need to get Wintertodt down to 25% health, and the best way to do that is to run around and start by lighting all 4, but then just hanging out in the warm zone, which starts at those 2 open boxes and goes to the door. That's where you don't take environmental damage. You can just light those 2 front ones and check on those until it gets to 25%, because at 25% of its health, it does less environmental damage to you, but breaks the Brazier more often. But you need to heal the Pyromancer to keep the Brazier lit and have it lit to have it break. So you can click him once to heal him for all of his 15 points every single time, or you can incrementally heal him by clicking on a potion, then clicking him every time he takes damage. That heals him 5 points of his health, but 30 points towards your score every time. This is a better way to get more points in mass games and in solos if you're going for a pet or any kind of drop. Okay, that's another thing. There's a safe tile. You're going to hang out right here. This is the best way to not take the avalanche damage from above or the Brazier break damage. Alright, that's basically all I have to say as quick as I can say it. Alright. What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Talk Hero here. I had a request by Dead Metal 7 to make a video on how to optimize Wintertodt construction experience, and I have so much to say, so let's get to it, okay? When it breaks like this, you're able to fix it for 4 times your level in construction experience. At level 99, I'm getting about 400 per fix. At level 50, you'd get about 200 per fix. I was able to max it out at 45k per hour by barely even trying, and so at a mid-level, you get about 20 to 25k per hour. Now, this is super Iron Man friendly, super noob friendly. It's basically free. All you need is a hammer, a torch, some food, and maybe like a stamina potion to to hang out. To set this up, you need to get Wintertodt down to 25% health, and the best way to do that is to run around and start by lighting all 4, but then just hanging out in the warm zone, which starts at those 2 open boxes and goes to the door. That's where you don't take environmental damage. You can just light those 2 front ones and check on those until it gets to 25%, because at 25% of its health, it does less environmental damage to you, but breaks the brazier more often. But you need to heal the pyromancer to keep the brazier lit and have it lit to have it break. So you can click him once to heal. Here, I had a request by Dead Metal 7 to make a video on how to optimize Wintertodt construction experience, and I have so much to say, so let's get to it, okay? When it breaks like this, you're able to fix it for 4 times your level in construction experience. At level 99, I'm getting about 400 per fix. At level 50, you'd get about 200 per fix. I was able to max it out at 45k per hour by barely even trying, and so at a mid-level, you get about 20 to 25k per hour. Now, this is super Iron Man friendly, super noob friendly. It's basically free. All you need is a hammer, a torch, some food, and maybe like a stamina potion to to hang out. To set this up, you need to get Wintertodt down to 25% health, and the best way to do that is to run around and start by lighting all 4, but then just hanging out in the warm zone, which starts at those 2 open boxes and goes to the door. That's where you don't take environmental damage. You can just light those 2 front ones and check on those until it gets to 25%, because at 25% of its health, it does less environmental damage to you, but breaks the brazier more often. But you need to heal the pyromancer to keep the brazier lit and have it lit to have it break. So you can click him once to heal him for all of his 15 points every single time, or you can incrementally heal him by clicking on a potion, then clicking him every time he takes damage. That heals him 5 points of his health, but 30 points towards your score every time. This is a better way to get more points in mass games and in solos if you're going for a pet or any kind of drop. Okay, that's another thing. There's a safe tile. You're going to hang out right here. This is the best way to not take the avalanche damage from above or the brazier break damage. Alright, that's basically all I have to say as quick as I can say it. Alright. What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Talk Hero here. I had a request by Dead Metal 7 to make a video on how to optimize Wintertodt construction experience, and I have so much to say, so let's get to it, okay? When it breaks like this, you're able to fix it for 4 times your level in construction experience. At level 99, I'm getting about 400 per fix. At level 50, you'd get about 200 per fix. I was able to max it out at 45k per hour by barely even trying, and so at a mid-level, you get about 20 to 25k per hour. Now, this is super Iron Man friendly, super noob friendly. It's basically free. All you need is a hammer, a torch, some food, and maybe like a stamina potion to to hang out. To set this up, you need to get Wintertodt down to 25% health, and the best way to do that is to run around and start by lighting all 4, but then just hanging out in the warm zone, which starts at those 2 open boxes and goes to the door. That's where you don't take environmental damage. You can just light those 2 front ones and check on those until it gets to 25%, because at 25% of its health, it does less environmental damage to you, but breaks the brazier more often. But you need to heal the pyromancer to keep the brazier lit and have it lit to have it break. So you can click him once to heal him for all of his 15 points every single time, or you can incrementally heal him by clicking on a potion, then clicking him every time he takes damage. That heals him 5 points of his health, but 30 points towards your score every time. This is a better way to get more points in mass games.
To feel a little bit of ennui, having lost a personal meta. Especially as somebody who's pet hunting this pet, having not got it after 89 million fire making experience, feels really bad, because I was hoping to continue to use that technique to continue getting a lot of points in solos and a lot of points really quickly in masses, and it plateaued my point potential. Basically, it took my ability to get, say, I don't know a number. I'm just gonna throw a number out there. My ability to get 25,000 points an hour doing solos, and now I can only get 18,000 points an hour. And those aren't actual numbers. I'm just throwing out like a figure, like of just a rough, like, that's how much I feel like I've lost. I feel like I've lost about 30 to 40% of my point potential as the with that technique that's been lost. Okay, I've bitched about it just about every way I can. Do I have to put my code in again? God damn it. I'm gonna try and push towards 90 mil fire making experience real quick. Oh, and for what it's worth, I just realized, yeah, oh, he said Halo intense music to Wintertodt is just woo. Um, that's actually the RuneScape main theme, but yeah, it does sound quite a lot like the Halo theme, huh? All right, we're back. I'm gonna push 90 mil. That might take a full hour. I don't know. I hope not. I know if I just burn and get enough points to get 500, I'll be good. And look, I'm not even going to take a rejuvenation potion. I'm just not going to be that guy anymore. You know, unfortunately, a meta may have been lost. But sometimes, for the greater good. I don't think. I feel like I really. Here's how I feel. I don't think the mods that worked on this either knew or gave a fuck. What? How? Wait, hold on. I thought this was the Wintertodt world. Hold on. This is the one I want to be on, huh? Now, what's with that blue line, by the way? You see those blue lines in the distance? Those are very strange. I want to see a lot more pets now that people aren't so worried about dying. Back in my day. I think this bone squirrel pet's fucking ugly. The head's all scrunched in and misproportioned. Look at the head. Look at the head on this one. It's much higher, pushed out more. Same for the dark squirrel. You switch it to this one, it's like, what the hell? Who made this thing? Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and maybe leave a comment or a sub. I'm homeless. Anything helps. We're getting closer and closer to. We're pushing almost what 355. Someone thinks the pet looks sick. Oh man. Oh man. Thank you. Why? Thank you. I was just complaining about how I thought it looked ugly, and someone else thinks it looks awesome. I don't like being the guy to beg for likes and subs, but this video is getting a lot of views, and I'm do like to try to push the algorithm in the right direction. It would appear that standing by the brazier keeps your warmth up. How novel. Well, this is cool. At least now I don't have to like go here immediately as an Iron Manner anymore. You know, I could do something else for a little while. Like I could get my HP up, you know, on my Iron Man or whatever if I did that. I've been waiting for this update for a while. I'm glad for it, even though it feels like they messed up my meta. Wintertodt needed some love. You know, I got my complaints, unfortunately. Well, I mean, what should I do? Report a bug? It was a bug, and they fixed it basically. You know, it's not a. What am I supposed to do? Report a fix? I'm just glad that Jawani thought my pet looked cool. Yep, seems like standing by the brazier keeps you warm. What a simple idea. Just makes sense. I'll give him props for that. Oh shit. Tough question. Fave pet. What's your favorite pet, chat? I said noon, midnight. Grotesque Guardian's pet. Dude says he's been playing this account for 6 years and just got his first pet last week. It appears that he's this character Garlic, and it's his Rocky pet. I don't even have a Rocky pet, so he's a little bit lucky. I'm 89 million dry. Just shy of 99 and 7 times. See, my problem was I wanted to try the Wintertodt beta, but it wasn't mobile accessible, so I didn't get to put my opinions in, and so I unfortunately was not counted. And maybe I was one of the only players that knew about that that uh, potion potential. Sometimes when you say stuff in the beta test reviews, sometimes they get put in the game. Sometimes. I'm really hoping I made a big stink about when I did the mobile beta review. I made a big stink about please, please, please make it to where we can see the timer on the fires for the altar during the house hosting for POH on mobile. we got a lesbian in the chat. I don't know. I'm getting hungry. I should go to work. Those are weirdos. XP's going pretty fast. You know, it's about the same. You just don't have to worry. The thing is, you don't have to worry about so much inventory. Like, all you need is a knife, a hammer, an axe, and something to light with. That's it. So you can now wield the broom torch in one hand and the hammer in the other. So you're good on that. Or you can do the axe, or however you want to mix and match. A lot of fun ways to mix and match with the offhands now. Or it can be fun and dual wield, like some people got 2 broom torches just for fun. You don't basically, if you stand by the brazier, you basically don't have to have any food at all, because it just keeps you warm. How novel, right? Fire keeping you warm. It's a good thing. The only thing is that the multi-tap using the potion on the healer doesn't give you like multiple points anymore, unfortunately. You were able to heal him multiple times for 5 hit points and gets you 30 points per heal. It's not a thing anymore. Anytime he takes damage now, anybody can heal him, and you can only heal him once instead of up to 3 times like you were able to before. So rest in peace to that technique. I usually like to kind of fletch until I get interrupted the first time. But the more efficient thing is to just burn until the end and fletch the last inventory, because Wintertodt does less like attacks and damages to you, like, and less interruptions when it's at lower thresholds of percentage. At each 25% threshold it gets lower, and so it's 75, 50, and then 25% is the least amount that it will do the damage to you. And so if you burn until the last inventory where it's at roughly 25% or less, and then fletch some of that, you should get interrupted the least and be able to fletch it all without stopping. Now see, watch, I'll try to heal him. I think I got that heal on. Yeah, because I don't have a potion, so actually I didn't. and try and get the fixes and the heals as much as you can, and the lights. You know, I mean, they made it basically better for everybody, but only ruined the high-end meta that was kind of a secret. I'm not real stoked because it was something I used a lot, and something that I think a lot of other players knew about, like, kind of secretly. It wasn't really talked about. I don't know how many other, like, Wintertodt guides or how many other players really knew about it, because I don't really hear it talked about that much. But it's gone now, unfortunately. If you want to get some extra points, here's the time. When it's the least amount of its health, it should do the least amount of interruptions to you, although it still interrupted me once. Woof. $10,000 points. Should I wait 10 million experience at a time to get my gets starting at 90 or 90,000? Let's see, I got almost 90 million. Should I wait like till 100 million to get it? That'd be crazy, right? Polar Blitz says if you video it. If anybody shows up in the chat, I go, hey, I saw you on fucking Brazier. Man, I was going so hard for this pet at one point that I was rank 500 in Wintertodt. I've lost that rank by a lot because I didn't keep going for it, and many people have 200 mil at this time. So it's kind of like wah. But you know, I was rank 500. I felt good about that shit for a minute. Somewhere's a screenshot, probably in a hard drive in the landfill. Light it. Oh. Okay, try to fletch some of this under 25. Fletch it. See what happens. Did I get interrupted? Here, fix that. That'll help. There we go. It's good enough. Thanks to Miss Fryrin for helping me get the white amulet of Rancor. I didn't even realize that I was eligible for it without the jar. I've been like slaying for like weeks trying to get another Araxar task and trying to get like the jar at no avail. And she's just like, you don't need the jar, just go in there and just use the boots, the halberd, and the pet, and the necklace, and you're good. Okay. Bet. Took me a couple of times to get it right, but yeah. I was able to get the white amulet of Rancor, man. Feels good, dude. That's 100 mil status symbol right there, bro. I'm starting to hit the like, fuck you territory of money, bro. At least in the game. I may be homeless in real life, living in a van, fucking leeching off of Lowe's Wi-Fi. You know, I got that nearby fi. But I'm thinking about, I really want to have one of those crowns, those crystal crowns. If I can get a couple more like drops and to just feel like maybe something crazy from a clue scroll or something from like a raid or something. I might put it down and get me one of them crowns from the crystal shop. I've been thinking about it. I wonder if there's any like secondary market that makes them cheaper by like a couple mil. Like if you get them on the GE for a little cheaper. Basically, if you stand by the fire, you can AFK it now. Because if you have warm clothes on and you stay by the fire, you stay warm. Even if it breaks, As long as people be lighting it and stuff, you'll get warm again. You'll be alright. Some people be dying to this avalanche shit, because that'll kill you right there. If you get hit by that too many times, yeah, you get killed. But too many breaks might die still. But yeah, you might still gotta pay attention a little bit. You could still. Some people are still dying. It ain't foolproof. Ooh, look at from half court. I think I got enough. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get 90 mil right now. It'd be at least 2, 3 more hours at least. I don't think I'm getting freaking 300, 400K experience an hour. Not doing that great. I'm already kind of. Ooh, I think I smoked. Ate too many gummies. Okay. Come on, give me something. 13 pulls. What we got? Saltpeter, emerald, swordfish. Nothing good so far. Whack. Okay. I wish the trophy counted as warm. Alright, y'all. Well, someone got it, huh? Good job, Sir Kills. I'll have it sometime. Well, they made it easier. Made it to where you can now stay warm by staying by the fire. It's pretty novel. It makes sense. Of course, you can dual wield your hammer and your Wintertodt. That's been a thing for a while, but the new thing is that the rejuvenation potion keeps you warm, so you can also use it not only on the pyromancer but on yourself. Unfortunately, what this does is it ruins a secret meta where you used to be able to left click use the potion on a pyromancer before he died all the way, and you were able to heal him multiple times and get multiple points. This is lost up to about 60 points of potential healing, 30 to 60 points of potential towards your score. Basically, every time he took damage, and now especially that everybody has the healing potion, it kind of just rounded out the edges. So like anybody that was doing that technique before and getting a lot of points, either in solos, because it's not a thing even in solos anymore either. You can't do the technique anymore at all. So anybody that was getting like a lot of points in solos or small groups, or the only person to be the healer on like a Northern Brazier, per se, you no longer can get that high amount of points. So it capped off that the potential for people getting a large amount of points per hour with that secret technique, the multi-tap healing technique, for the pyromancer. It's gone now. It's really kind of sad, and I tried to explain it and show it as much as I could, but it's completely gone now. I don't know if they would be willing to consider adding it back in, as a bespoke technique. But I don't even know if they, listen to a player like me. Especially because it is such a kind of secret technique. I don't even know if the mods even knew about it when they noticed that anomaly in the code. They're probably just like, "What's up with this? Like, why is it fucking? You can use it multiple times." They don't even. I don't even know if they noticed it. They may have just completely wiped the code for the potion and started from scratch. Like, okay, now it's a potion that can heal this and do this. Like, instead, like whatever, they just rounded off the edges and just made it like multifunctional in a different way. I don't know. Uh, for somebody who's extremely dry for the pet like me, 89.5 million dry for the pet, over 2,600 kills. I am just really kind of languishing the loss of this high points potential technique. Um, because it was extremely useful in solos. I showed a video just a little bit earlier. I'll show it again. Basically, you can use the anytime that the boss took a no, anytime that the brazier broke and the pyromancer took up to 13 damage, you could get up to 140 quick points, and it was like, I would call it a perfect storm. Here it is.
What's up, Scapers? It's your boy Talk Hero here. I had a request by Dead Metal 7 to make a video on how to optimize Wintertodt construction experience, and I have so much to say, so let's get to it, okay? When it breaks like this, you're able to fix it for 4 times your level in construction experience. At level 99, I'm getting about 400 per fix. At level 50, you'd get about 200 per fix. I was able to max it out at 45k per hour by barely even trying, and so at a mid-level, you get about 20 to 25k per hour. Now, this is super Iron Man friendly, super noob friendly. It's basically free. All you need is a hammer, a torch, some food, and maybe like a stamina potion to to hang out. To set this up, you need to get Wintertodt down to 25% health, and the best way to do that is to run around and start by lighting all 4, but then just hanging out in the warm zone, which starts at those 2 open boxes and goes to the
for the pyromancer, and it really like kind of ruined high point getting solos, and anybody that's in small groups or is the only healer for a northern brazier, for like the small group braziers in the north. And so it really kind of makes me sad, because I'm a person who goes for a lot of points, and I need a lot of, I'm working really hard to try and get this pet, and it kind of made it just that much harder for someone like me to get the pet, while making it arguably easier for everybody in general. So I don't really know how I feel about it. They changed the potion, and in a lot of good ways, but one really bad way. I feel kind of strongly about this, and I hope somebody's listening. I hope maybe somebody's watching. I hope somebody cares. I've noticed a lot of people coming and going in the chat, and a lot of, mostly in the views. And it seems like there may be some people interested, at least in the changes. So I hope maybe somebody hears my pleas. Maybe some higher, maybe No Monkey, is also out there. No Monkey seems to echo a lot of the concerns that I say. Maybe he like is listening to me and sometimes saying like it to his larger audience. I don't know, but we'll see what happens, folks. I'm just a little homeless streamer in a van stealing Wi-Fi off of a Lowe's guest Wi-Fi right now, as you can see on the top right here. I'm doing everything I can. I'm living in the back of a van. I think it's about time to go to work for Uber Eats, because people are hungry and I'm running out of money. And I need to save up in time for leagues, because I plan to take basically that whole 6 weeks off to try and get the homeless D cup again. I need a 3 out of 3, man. I can't have a missing podium in my house, dude. It's so embarrassing having only 2. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go. Bye bye.